And we're back with another Artisan deck, and today we're looking to see how much we can do with our Unofficial Anvil and our Dragonspark Reactor, taking on the mythics and rares with our commons and uncommons. Let's go. Welcome back to Game School Dad with me, Martin. Today we are taking the Rakdos Anvil Artifact Artisan deck to the standard play queue, and we're going to see what we can do with these commons and uncommons. This one I feel is slightly stronger than the other ones we've done before, but we will see how we do out of 10 matches, and I will let you know at the end how many of those 10 matches I've managed to win with these nice cheap little cards. There are many versions of the Anvil deck. This is my one. Let's get on with game number one. Okay, nice good start here. We'll leave Mishra's desk. Shall we do that first? Could do Mishra's desk first. It's tempting. Then we do Dragonspark Reactor, but then we need to get another black land. Let's just do this first. We can do Mishra's desk afterwards. Okay, so let's go with Dragonspark first. Get our first charge counter on Dragonspark Reactor, and the next 2 turns we're going to just make them discard things. Or are we? Or are we going to do Anvil? Actually, I think we're going to do Anvil. That's 2 more charge counters on Dragonspark Reactor. And I could sacrifice that. Let's not. Next turn I'll put out a Virus Beetle. Sacrifice the Virus Beetle. We will take some damage. So by the look of the deck we're facing right now, I'm going to say this is not a top tier mythic meta deck. This looks like the strength in numbers deck, the starter deck. Okay, so we can exile that now. Sure, let's do that. That's going to make our 1/1 creature. Put another counter on Dragonspark, and then what should we do next time? Let's go with another research desk. End turn. So Unofficial Anvil has already done the 1/1 creature token for this turn, but we can still sacrifice something and do 1 damage to them and gain 1 life for us. Which if they attack with that one, it's +1 on lifelink. So it's now a 3/3 lifelinker, but if we block here, and if we then sacrifice the 1/1, the attack never happens, the lifelink doesn't trigger. Isn't that fun? Okay, so let's go with a research desk. Let's put out the Virus Beetle. They can sacrifice, not sacrifice, they can discard something. We're up to 7 counters on Dragonspark now. I wonder if we can just do all the damage with Dragonspark. That'd be fun. And then put this out. We can sacrifice the desk. Makes another 1/1 artifact creature. Dragonspark goes up by 1. And we pick anything. Okay. And should we attack? Oh, let's just do some damage with this, shall we? Okay. It's all going to plan. We have 8 charge counters on Dragonspark Reactor. And we are actually playing against a deck that doesn't use every rare and mythic in the game. So I'm pretty sure if we're up against a relatively fair deck, relatively evenly matched, then we've got a good chance. Let's see if we do the same thing again. They're going to give it lifelink. Okay, we're going to block with this one. We're going to use Anvil to sacrifice it. And lifelink doesn't happen. There we go. Okay. Another land. We have a lot of land here. Okay, let's go with the desk again. Unearth the desk. Sacrifice the desk. Make another 1/1. And what should we go with next? Let's go with Epicure. And let's play it now. So 1 damage, make a blood token. That's now set. That's now 11 on Dragonspark Reactor. When we get to 16, they're dead. Anything else we should do this turn? No. Let's see if they... see what they want to do now. Nice combination, the Dragonspark Reactor and the Anvil. Now there is something they have, which in this deck, as far as I'm aware, which is the Citizen's Crowbar artifact, which can destroy an artifact or enchantment. So if they had that, we'd have to deal with it straight away. Oh, they're just going for it. Okay. So we're going to block and kill this. We can block and kill this. Let's just do that, shall we? Take out some of their creatures, take a bit of damage. I guess they're getting desperate. I guess they can see Dragonspark Reactor is doing this well. So let's go research desk. It's another counter. Sacrifice the desk. Make the 1/1. And we can go with Blood Tithe Harvester. That's another blood token. We're on 14, okay. I like how the blood tokens have different styles. I guess because the Blood Tithe Harvester has the kind of parallax style to it. Okay, here comes the Gathering Throng. Not anything I'm too scared of. Okay. Hold me for ransom. And let's just go with the same plan. It's worked so far. Taking away all their lifelink abilities. I could even just kill the creature. They've given up. They're on 14. We've got 14 with the Dragonspark Reactor, and yeah, that would be it. Okay, we're going first. We don't have the whole reactor or anvil yet, but that's okay. We have good options here. Oh wait, there's the reactor. Well, I'm killing that. Let's see. Should I kill it now? Let's just kill it now. I'm not sacrificing that for it. And then let's take out a desk and land out. Okay, we've got some good cards. Could just kill that. Let's see. Sacrifice the desk. What we're going to get? Voltage Surge. I could do. I kind of want the land. Might seem crazy. Well, I've got 2 Infernal Grasps, so I can still kill things, but I want to get something out. Ooh, 2 Jetmirs. Does that mean they have a 3rd Jetmir? Or is it too early for them? No, they must have a third. You wouldn't discard two of them unless you had a third one. Okay, well, we're definitely keeping Infernal Grasp. Oh look, it's a Jetmir. Okay, well, land 5. Let's just kill Jetmir straight away. Get rid of him before they start copying him. Well, he's legendary, you can't copy him, can you? And let's get out a research desk. And I'm not going to sacrifice it yet because I want to see what they put out. I might want to use Infernal Grasp instead. I could obviously just kill the reflection if I want to. Garlic Reeters. And wedding announcement. Okay. Well, before they start copying Garlic Reeters or whatever they're going to do, let's just get rid of reflection now. Okay, so let's activate the desk. Anvil. That's what we need. Use the blood token, get rid of the land. And I'm going to attack here. Don't think they want to trade the Garlic Reeters, but it's worth offering it. Another Jetmir. So Jetmir number 4. So now everything has vigilance, and it's where is it? 6 creatures you get trample. Okay. Well, let's get rid of this one. And let it actually die because I don't want them to get too many creatures. Let's go with the desk. Sacrifice it. I still have Infernal Grasp to get rid of Jetmir when they start to attack. And Virus Beetle maybe. But not yet. So no attack. Okay, so they're going to give everything trample, and I'm very glad that I have Infernal Grasp here. Oh, okay. They got me. Can I do anything here? Not really. Yeah, the trample's not going to stop anything here. I mean, I could kill that. Still going to be taking too much damage. Even if we sacrifice this. Still too much. 4 Jetmirs. Really? 4 Jetmirs. Well, I don't feel too bad about losing that one against 4 jet miss. Okay, we have the reactor again. Let's see what we can do with it. We have white blue. Okay. So we could put out the Volder and Epicure on turn 1, but I'm going to wait for Dragonspark Reactor to be out first. And I'm going to guess, well, let's see, either soldiers or just blue-white control kind of deck. Could be either way with Denick. It's soldiers. There they are. Okay. Lifelink already. Soldiers don't tend to get trample, so Dragonspark. Let's go with let's do the synthesizer first. We've got a desk. Okay. Red land, let's use the desk. And then do Epicure. So if they're gaining lots of life, Dragonspark Reactor is going to have a harder time finishing them off. We definitely want to kill Siege Veteran before anything else. Let's save some life points here. Anvil. So if we can kill the Siege Veteran... Oh, they've given up the Brutal Cathar, that's good. We should be able to use the Virus Beetle to remove the whole lifelink ability like we did last time. So, block that. Sacrifice. Stops the damage, stops the lifelink. Okay, they've got their 5 soldiers out. Oh, we need to do something to take away a lot of this damage. So, we don't gain life with this, do we? No, just damage. Well, we can prevent as much damage as possible by killing the 2 veterans. Oh, wish I'd done it before that triggered though. Don't think it's going to make too much difference, because we're going to be down to 6 and they can still do 9 damage. Would have been 8 anyway. We can gain 1 life. It's not enough. Wasn't fast enough. Okay, they're going first. We at least don't have tap lands, so we can get moving straight away. And they're being slower anyway. No anvil, no reactor. And the opponent is going slow. Okay. So next would be you're gonna block it? Okay. The first strike. Why do I never read the card? Terrible. Terrible Magic player. Always one I haven't seen much. Discard, draw, leveler. Okay. So one thing the Anvil deck doesn't have is anything to remove graveyards. pretty important these days, so that's one thing that could possibly be improved. So I wonder what they have to return it from the graveyard. Are they going to unearth it? It still takes 8. So they need to work up some power stones. Okay, that's how they're going to make the power stones. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, sacrifice themselves, draw a card. Okay, they're going to get the power stones pretty quickly, which is pretty scary. So, what do we need to do? Should we do the desk again? Let's do the desk for now. Exile. Sacrifice and give ourselves a land. Let's just go with the caves, gain a life. You never know, it might make a difference. And let's get Blood Tithe Harvester out. So we can't attack because they have too many good blocks. They can sacrifice their creatures if they want to. They got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they could sacrifice these combat couriers, draw cards, and it's an artifact too. And they can get all the power stones they need to cast Leveler. But then we can just kill it. So I don't see that really helps them too much. Let's get rid of the... Do we want to get rid of this? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's see what we can draw. Pretty good. Okay, so they can't cast Anvil next turn. Not Anvil, they can't cast Leveler next turn. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. Okay, well then, in that case... Let's not do Anvil yet. Let's expect that as long as they have a land, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they can sacrifice them now. Yeah, so they're going to have enough. They can cast Lever, they can destroy anything. So I wonder if they'll take out the reactor or just a patchwork automaton. Either way, as soon as it comes out, it's going to get grasped. There it is. There goes the reactor, okay. And that wasn't even the one from the graveyard. That was one from their hand. So they've got another one. So we don't want that to be attacking this turn, although next turn it can attack anyway. Let's get Anvil going. Now I could sacrifice the Power Stone because we don't need that. We could attack, take out our automaton, I suppose. No, they're going to block with everything, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. They could have 12 lands. Only going to have one leveler, but they still got 2 levelers in the graveyard. So they could attack. So this is unearthing 1. Okay. It doesn't destroy something when it unearths. So I can just kill it. Okay. I need one more of those. Otherwise I'm going to get hit with the other leveler. Doing pretty well to defend against them so far. Fighting off those mythics. Okay, voltage. Let's see. I can get rid of the samurai. I can attack with quite a lot, I guess. Maybe I'll do that. Don't need to sacrifice an artifact. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Okay, so down to 11. I mean, they can do leveler. Oh, they can do flesh gorger. Okay, that's not great. They can do leveler as well. No, 5, 6. They don't have enough to do leveler as well. Surprised. I should have done leveler. And they have their own anvil. Interesting. They should probably have their own reactor with all these power stones they're making. Okay. Okay, so we could 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Well, there's probably not much we can do about the flesh gorger. Next turn they're going to attack with it anyway, so let's just take them out now. They're going to gain the life, which is a pain. They're going to have the power stones. So they can unearth another leveler now. Destroy anvil or our automaton. It hits for 8 damage. Gets rid of the leveler though, it only hits once. Anvil, I'm guessing, yeah. So we're missing all of our cards that help us draw things, help us find more. Not going to block, so I'll just lose creatures. And the leveler's going to go now anyway. Another flesh gorger. Wow. This refinery is doing a really good job of making all these power stone tokens. Okay, reactor is too late for you. Not going to do much right now. surprised they're blocking. I guess they're taking life from it. See, if they had a Dragonspark reactor, they would have, I don't know how many, there's a portal, of course there is. They would have so many charge counters on the reactor. Well, I think we might be done, considering they're going to bring back a Flesh Gorger every turn. Well, we tried. We tried surviving against the mythics. The mythics. Like, how many mythics? Yeah, I think we're done. Okay. Opponent goes first, but we have some removal here. We can do it straight away. Okay, let's keep that. Let's see if we need to remove things on turn one. No, we don't. Okay. So let's do Epicure to start with. They're really not in a rush. Okay. In that case, let's get Dragonspark going now. Okay, we have lots of creature tokens. Let's go with Synthesizer. Get a counter on Dragonspark. Another Synthesizer. It's probably not the best thing to do because we'll probably get a 2-drop from this. No, we didn't. We get Mishra's Research Desk. So let's just chain all of these together. We now have 4 counters on Dragonspark. Do I need to attack? Doesn't make much difference. Let's go kind of aggro, shall we? It's going to block. Okay. No? Okay. So, white, blue, green. Humans, tokens. Interesting. Galagritas is going to get taken out. Definitely going to get taken out. So let's go with let's sacrifice a desk, see what we get. Anvil, good. Need the black. We have damage. We can sacrifice the blood token and take out Galagritas. No. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We've got 6 counters on the reactor. We've got some potential card draw with the synthesizers. What does the opponent have? AO. Okay. Let's block that just to get rid of some creatures, because what I'm going to do now is let's do Harvester. Let's go Voltage Surge and sacrifice the blood token. Presume they're going to look the top 7 cards rather than put 2+1 counters on the 1/1. So let's see what they put out into the battlefield. Adeline, okay. So let's go with that, and we have already made it 1/1. So let's wait there. So they're on 14 life. We've got 8 on the Dragonspark reactor. They're going to make Adeline big. And there's Broker's Ascendancy, that's what it is. That's their plan. So we just need to get to 12 charge counters before they can get to beat us up with all these counters. Okay, so research desk. That's counter number 9. Let's sacrifice it, make a 1-1. That's counter number 10. We can grasp. Let's get this one out. And I would put out another Blood Tithe Harvester to get to 11. But I'm going to no attack. And end turn. So then we can just Infernal Grasp Adeline. Hope they don't have a counter spell or some protection. Go join the dance. Let's just go Adeline now. And that's it. Okay, we're on 10. I think we're going to have it. Let's play out Epicure. Puts on 11. Let's sacrifice the blood token. And let's do Dragonspark. There you go. We did it with the Dragonspark reactor. And we're back with the deck review at the end of those 10 matches. We actually won 6 out of those 10, which is not too bad considering we're only using commons and uncommons against all those rares and mythics that we're facing. We had a couple of good games where we used Patchwork Automaton to just keep attacking and growing at the beginning, which I think works pretty well in this deck considering we have so many artifacts coming in. Although Patchwork Automaton only grows when we cast an artifact spell, not when an artifact enters the battlefield. So if we cast a Virus Beetle, it grows. But if we play a Blood Tithe Harvester and it makes a blood token, it doesn't grow because it didn't cast an artifact spell. So it would be nice if that triggered every time. But even so, we managed to grow it to be like an 8/8 at one point and just keep attacking the enemy. I feel like having 8 removal cards, the Voltage Surge and the Infernal Grasps works pretty well. We can cover a wide range of things there, from little things we can take out with 2 or 4 damage to the big things where we can lose some life, and it's pretty much fine because we're generally gaining life with the Anvil anyway, at least a little bit. And we had some really nice tricks with bringing out the Anvil creature tokens and sacrificing them when the opponent plays with lifelink, and we can stop that lifelink from happening because the attack never actually happens. And of course Dragonspark Reactor did a pretty good job, especially in that last game where we managed to do, like, what was it, 12 damage in one go. So pretty happy with that too. So the question is, what rares or mythics can we add to this deck to make it work even better than we have it now? So I'm going to have a look and see what I can add in, and then we'll go through those together. So here are the rares that I think we can add to this deck to make it work even better, or to help it maybe be more versatile in different matchups. So we've taken out all the synthesizers, removed 1 Infernal Grasp and 1 Patchwork Automaton, so we can add in 2 soul transfers, so we can exile a creature or planeswalker, because at the moment we don't have anything that can target planeswalkers apart from Voltage Surge can do direct damage, and Dragonspark Reactor could sacrifice to do damage. But if we want to save up the Dragonspark, we don't have Voltage Surge, or if the planeswalker has more than 4 loyalty and we can't take it out, then we can use soul transfer to exile it. And if we happen to control an artifact and an enchantment, then we can also return a creature or planeswalker from our graveyard to our hand. And this might be a nice way of being able to replay another Virus Beetle so the opponent discards another card, or bring out another Blood Tithe Harvester or Patchwork Automaton. Also, being able to exile something rather than just kill it or destroy it means we'll be able to avoid any of those triggers on when a creature dies. So it's nice to have the option of playing around that as well. So soul transfer as a bit of extra removal. We've got Fable of the Mirror Breaker because it's one of the best cards in Standard at the moment, because we get so much value for those 3 mana we put into it. We make a 2/2 Goblin. Whenever the Goblin attacks, it makes a treasure, which will trigger, trigger the Dragonspark Reactor, and then sacrificing that treasure when we use it will trigger Onycol Anvil. We get to discard up to 2 cards and draw them as well, which will help fix our hand if we don't have the pieces that we really want to have. And then we get Reflection of Kiki-Jiki on the 3rd turn. We can make a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature, which has haste and can attack. We could copy a Virus Beetle, so the opponent has to discard another card and only costs 1 mana to do this. So discard a card for 1 mana. Also, it's an artifact entering battlefield, which helps Dragonspark. At the end, it will sacrifice itself at the beginning of the next end step, which will trigger Onycol Anvil as well, because we're sacrificing an artifact. Or we could use Kiki-Jiki to copy a Bloodtithe Harvester, make another blood token, which triggers Dragonspark. We can attack with the Bloodtithe Harvester, or we can use its tap ability to sacrifice itself and to remove something else as well. So there's lots of options we can get from Kiki-Jiki. We've got Transmogrant's Crown, which also could work with Kiki-Jiki, where we equip it to a creature, it gets +2 power, and when it dies, we draw a card. And we can equip that for just 1 black mana or 2 others. So we could equip that onto anything we want to sacrifice with the Anvil. We could equip it onto a Bloodtithe Harvester that's been copied by Kiki-Jiki. So very easy to get an extra card draw just for 1 mana, or the extra damage as well. And then we've got 1 copy of Unlicensed Hearse, and this is only here because it's an artifact for one thing, which helps out. It can grow over turns, and sometimes we have games that go on a bit longer because we manage to delay things. We want to build up Dragonspark Reactor. So if every turn we can tap the Unlicensed Hearse and remove cards from the graveyard, we're going to keep gaining power in that Hearse to use it whenever we need to. The crew cost is really low as well, so it works really well with what we've got. And that probably would have helped us in the matchup we had against the Cityscape Levelers if we were able just to remove them from the graveyard. So any Reanimator style deck, anything with Portal to Phyrexia, they can send creatures to the graveyard, and if we really have to, we can just exile them from the graveyard before they come back. So it's a great option there. So those are the rares I've added. And I've just realised we're on 61 cards, so I'm going to take out, I guess, a Virus Beetle, because although the discard a card can be quite useful sometimes it's a bit of a miss. So we take that out, we're back to 60 cards now. So what do you think of this one with the rares that we've added? Let me know if you have tried a deck like this before. If you want to try this, try it out, let me know. I would love to know how you do with it. So put your comments below. And don't forget, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other Magic Arena content. Tomorrow we'll be coming back with our next Artisan deck. Tomorrow I'll be coming back with my next Artisan deck, which is the mono blue deck. You've probably seen it before. You've probably seen it with rares in it, and we're going to try it without any rares at all. So we'll do that tomorrow. And thanks for watching this video to the end. I will see you in the next one.